I'm standing here right by the border wall, and suddenly the ranchers on the U.S. side are opening up the gates so the cattle from the Mexican side can come across. And it's very interesting because it seems like there's not a lot of security watching what's happening here. Literally anyone could come across. Here they come. Here they come. And so this is one of those things that politicians talk about. What would happen if the U.S.-Mexico border is closed? Well, what would happen is like operations like this one, bringing Mexican cattle into the U.S. for consumers, it may come to a stop. Promote it, use social media, go online, and hey, next thing you know, you can just be hanging out with your pup. Hey, pup. Or you can also talk to your cat. Hey, cat. So really, your imagination is the limit. Go out there, get it done, get a mic or just a phone. This is Patricio Espinoza, and I'll see you next time on my podcast.
I see a lot of crime in the area. I see prostitutes, and I see the drugs. And, you know, they want me to keep my mouth shut. They want me to stay out of their business.
But you're
Turn
not
my
keeping,
face. No, I'm not
keeping your mouth shut.
No, I'm not.
These are the Lincoln courts.
That is correct.
And that's one of your biggest concerns. Why take a class like this? Why do you care?
This class is actually one of the classes that I came to Cronkite for. I care because mostly wanted to focus on depth reporting, but immigration was the topic of the class. But now that I've been learning from Rick, it's been really eye-opening.
A makeshift memorial for lives lost.
There are people here to support them and the families that are lost, and my heart goes out to them.
And this is a memorial that continues to grow here. Candles and flowers and a sign that reads July 20th, gone, but not forgotten.
And to take a closer and a little different look at the problem here, News 4 WOAI's Patricio Espinoza spent an afternoon at a food pantry, and using only his mobile phone, he's putting an intimate face on the struggle. It's new at 6.
It's a hot summer afternoon in San Antonio's west side. But what happens here happens any day of the week across our city. Food lines, people in need. You're packing the bags? How many bags do you usually pack?
About 80 or something less.
Every week? We are outside Sacred Heart Catholic Church food pantry, where people have been lining up for at least an hour for a bag of groceries.
At the end of the month, I need something like bread, eggs, like that.
And they only are allowed to come once a month. So we keep track of that.
Most waiting in line do not want to be on camera. Yet reality here doesn't change. It truly boils down to one thing. Either you eat or you don't.
I also have a family to feed. Not only me and my daughter, but I also have a husband. He's working really hard out there right now. This is the only place where I can go and get food.
So your husband is working, but you still need extra help?
Yes.
So sometimes you think of a food pantry as this big room, this big storage unit. But we're right here. This is a really, really tiny space. And we could barely fit here. We're talking about Doña Ofelia, Doña Manuela, and Doña Erlinda here, just barely being able to make it here to put together